Alright, okay. Uh, login. Something. Hmm. Is it the Discord.py? Prime as a gateway intent. How do I find the list of 10? Guild is not nominated. Oh, okay. We have to do this. Popped up high. Discard. Not intense, not default. Alright, this might work now. What's saying? Don't understand what is going on. Why the fuck ain't this working? Oh, no, I'm sorry. I've only just seen those messages. For some reason, I'm not getting a buzz when the messages are coming in the chat. But no, for some reason, I just can't get this channel ID. It just keeps saying that get.channels returned non-type and no attribute send, and I can't figure out why. Well, one reason is that the channel ID is wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's not the case. I thought that it might have been the fact I wasn't setting any intents, but I've set that, and that's not the case either. And well, it's still an issue. Oh, I did think it was the fact that the bot wasn't ready yet, but I've put the self.bot wait until ready, and that's still and that's still not fixed either. So I'm not I'm not sure, to be honest. Oh, you shitting me. You shitting me. What? Object non-type can't be used in a way expression. Fuck's sake. That should have fixed it, shouldn't it? Cheers. Hmm. Frame drops 1,362. That sounds good. Hmm. Oh yeah, that's not good at all. 1,300 drop frames and 322 slow frames. I'll show you how I fetched the ID. I think I'm right, but I might be wrong. I presumed it was this. Can I print self.bot? Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do it after the wait until ready. Yeah, it just does discard.ext.commands.bot.bot object at memory location. Self.bot is bot. I'm not using the client, I'm using the commands.bot, which I believe is a subclass of client anyway. I see some people using client and some using bot, but most of the stuff I've used is just used as bot rather than channel. Oh, that's weird. Fetch channel. Task. So alright, fetch channel seems to have worked there. Let's see what went into testing. Okay, yeah, so that worked with fetch channel, but we I converted the ID into an int just because I originally had it as an int, but it wasn't working, so I just thought I'd put it in the string and then do. Now it's working every 30 seconds. But I'm just going to change it back to being that, which I believe is what it wanted. Because it does like it as a, prefers it as an int, I think. Yeah. But how do we do this? So I've got the user as at critical in the conf options, but how do I actually get it to ping it and not just print it? No, I just got the user's name. Can I get the user ID in the code from the name? And I'm going to change this to every like 120 seconds because it's doing me head in. Go to my Discord settings, server settings. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, I'm gonna have to generate a new. Alright, so I've got the ID. So, but if I do, so if I do hey at ID, that should tag him now. No, that didn't work. Oh, okay. So instead of fact, oh right. Oh, what? I think we'll go with your method. That one. We'll try this. Yeah. Okay, that's interesting. The only pain is having to know the IDs beforehand, because obviously it's all right in this case because you're only doing it to one person, but obviously, I'm just thinking of how you'd do it if you were big. But this should alert us again in 120 seconds. But then that's working then how we want. The next thing, what he wanted was, as well as pulling in the insults from the API, he wanted to also be able to have a list of custom insults and then choose between. Okay, nice. That was good. Yeah, basically, he wanted a list of insults custom as well as the API, and then have a mix of a few. But I don't just want to, for example, add the insult from the API to the list, because then just by the randomness, you're obviously going to get much more of the custom ones than the API, and there's not going to be as many, so you're going to get repeats. So ideally, I need a fair way where we sort of get the API more times than not. But the API doesn't support pulling multiple insults at the same time, as far as I can see. Otherwise, I could have just. How can I do weighted randomness? Just while you put whatever you're going to type in the chat, I'm just going to go and get a drink. I won't be a sec. Right. Okay, you can set weights for the values. See. Okay, so random.choice, return a random element, a non-empty sequence. So am I right in thinking this takes in a list? So if I have the list and then add the insult to the end of the list from the API, that I can assign that to a higher weight than the rest. Is that right? Can I do, so for example, say for the weights, that the entire list is like weighted 1, but then the last element is weighted 2, or do I have to specify a weight for every element? Okay, right. Some of these are brutal. Definitely. uh, I'm gonna disable this bit of it though on my for my channel, and he can just use it. We'll keep the insult command because I feel like it'll be a laugh. Right, I'm just gonna add the 4 for now. I can add the rest later. Alright, okay. So back to the task. So what we want to do is the JSON data insult. First of all, we want to do insult. Probably do this before the channel. Insult list equals self.bot.com options at, what was it? Insults list. Insults list. And then we want to do input list dot append JSON data insult. Okay, so then the actual insult, which we want to use, is going to be random. Have we not imported random? Import random. So random dot choices input list. So toxic. With regards to these weights, do I have to assign a weight for each individual thing, or can I just assign a weight to all of them together except the last one, which I'll assign a different weight? So with the random weights, obviously, at the moment, I know there's 4 insults in the list. Well, plus plus the extra one, so 5. But obviously, we could add more to the config file. So, is there a way for me to set a default weight for them all, and just set an increased weight for the last one? Well, we know it works, so I'm just gonna do 3 6. Well, no, I'll set it for time. Well, it's 5 minutes now. What's 10? Half an hour. 1500, 1800. Oh, so you mean do a random of the insult list, just a normal random, and then get one from the insult list, and then do a 50-50 weighted random just between the two? Right, okay. I think yeah. The actual insult, so first of all, random dot choices insult list. Some data insult. Actual insult. Alright, so that's not weighted, so this is now like 50-50. So let's see let's let it run every 10 seconds and see what it generates with regards to how often we get accustomed to a non-custom. Oh, well, that for some reason added the little braces, so we'll have to figure that out. Well, this seems to be actually, we've done it 4 times now, and we've got the API every time, 5 times. For some reason, that wasn't very random. I'll just remove the little dots for now while we test it. But yeah, for some reason, we did it 6 goes and we got. For some reason, we seem to get not much randomness from that then. Yeah, what's the issue with that? Why is the list showing? Because I'm picking a choice, or does it return a list? Oh, it's running on the bloody card. Debug Python file. Okay, no, that wasn't the answer. Why is it displaying the list? Yeah, so it's returning a sequence. So how do I get? It's returning a list for some reason. Why is it doing that? Oh, so you think do it as a separate function? Oh, okay. Oh, Phil's streaming now as well. I can raid him in a minute. Once this is done. Affecting, so do we need anything coming into this? Self. Yeah. Alright, okay. Yeah, that's what I've got though, haven't I? That's what I'm doing, but for some reason it's printing out a list. But if you look, mate, choice returns a list. Yeah. Yeah, so it should return a string. Oh, I've got an idea. Oh, have I not installed that? What I did. Oh, missing target module. Um, tools lint. This is the lints that I've built in. They're awesome. Yeah, according to that, everything's right. That's right. What? Yeah. No, that's unusual for it to not be showing any errors. I don't know why that's not doing anything weird. Oh, I don't know. Just see. GitHub. I think it goes off your Git repo, I think. There we go. Right. Okay, yeah. That worked. That's obnoxious. Oh, these are epic. These are absolutely epic. Gosh, these house a craptacular filthy man. Like this absurd rat scrotum. Oh, nice. Yeah. The same one. Funny. Oh no, yeah. Those last three have all been the. Those last three are all the custom ones. Nice. This is good. But yeah, these linters are good. Look at them. Okay, it doesn't like the fact I've used the same name for them. So I may just do it as eventscog.py maybe, I don't know. Yeah, it links in a few of this. It does MyPy Pie Flakes, Black, iSort, and also it also even does the links for things like the readme.mds as well. So it'll remove like white space that aren't needed. But the best thing is it sorts your imports nice as well in system ones, custom installed ones. Just got to make sure the ready function is adjusted to allow any name. Oh, yeah. There's probably a smarter way of doing this, isn't there, than just this? We could probably do a import any. And yeah, I am going to. I tried dead hard to keep it secret and then accidentally brought it back onto screen with it on. Yeah, I'll do that as soon as I'm off. As soon as I've raided Phil. But is there a smarter way of doing what we're doing here rather than naming them all individually? Put it in Discord if it's easier. But anyway, commands.cog. So we didn't use Discord there. We didn't use Discord here. Bot.py 35. Yeah, the only place you do need to bring it in, you need to bring it in occasionally. For example, if you're the reason I had it in commands first was because I had this on event as a listener in the events cog. But the problem is, a listener is slightly different to an event, so it didn't overwrite the default. So I ended up with two commands. So I've moved this back in here, which is why. But you just need it for some of the typing, depending on what you need. But yeah, no. I think we'll call it a day here. I think we'll raid Phil in a sec. I said I can change that to look for a folder in the background. Yeah, but no, I said it's pretty good, pretty fun, cool, cool bot. We should maybe add it into the thingy, the Twitch one. It wouldn't take much to add the insult command. Although I'm not sure if it'd go against the terms of service. But it'd be funny. And yeah, the typing is really good. The main benefit is for the pylons, for especially for small code. Obviously for massive code bases, it helps with testing and things like that. But the main thing for me is for the hints in pylons. It's awesome. And I'm not sure if you saw it. Did I use it up here? Or was it in my? I think it was in my Twitch bot. Let me bring that up. Yeah. So in a for loop, you can't have types in a for loop. Actually in it. So then, for example, if I didn't have this line here, which is where you actually need to set it, then you'll notice that automatically went to white and not yellow because Pylons didn't know about it. But if you specify the type of that variable just above, then you get the full Pylons hints on it. Just makes it so much easier. Obviously, you don't need it for like the social text because naturally with that sets it to a string literal. So you can see it automatically gets it on some. But when you're creating a variable from something that's not specific, that it doesn't know what you're going to get, you specify the type above. It's very useful. Does it? Maybe. I'll test it now. Let me just do a stop Python robot Twitch bot, then debug. No. No, it needed it. Nice try though. But yeah, let's go Red Phil. And I'd just like to thank Cinnamon Cium, Creative Cartel, and Antioxidant TV for the follows. Cheers. How do I raid? Python Phil. Not raid.
You guys have to let me know if the audio is okay as well. I got this stand come through today, so I've connected it to the Yeti, and I think it's okay. I've checked it, and it actually streamed. Yeah, Adam streamed as well. Now, I tell you, if Adam's going to be hanging around a little bit, not necessarily hanging around on stream the whole time. Obviously, got things to do. Do you like the this? Do you mean the microphone or the Raid? Both are epic. Both are epic. But I was going to say, maybe if you want to stream later, Adam, then I'll do a couple of hours. I'm proper knackered today, and I really do need to start reading about inheritance with Java, which I'm actually very excited about. The mic, yeah, okay. And the Raid, brother, and the Raid. The mic is so cool, dude. Can I show you guys? Can I be a geek? Because I'm quite excited about it. Can I show you? And the arm. Super geekness. I love it. I feel like a proper streamer now. Yeah, it's gonna. Yeah, it's a proper streamer now. Yeah, it is. My wife's like, "How much is that microphone?" Don't you worry about that, love. Don't you worry. And my brother, he's like, "Yeah, I kind of understand you buying a nice keyboard because that makes sense." But do you want me to get rid of it? You want me to get rid of it? Okay. Let me just kill it. 2 seconds. We'll get rid of it. Unfortunately, if we have it running, it gets access to your stream. That's the whole point of it. But if we, I don't know. Try and ban it. Okay. Let me try and throw a sticker down, see if it still works. Sweet internet money. I'll show you. You can see how much I've made if you want. It's we've got 6 subscribers. I'll show you my analytics in a second if you like. Right, let's just see if these stickers are working quickly, and then I'll show you the sweet cash that is going to pour into my pocket. Oh, I love it. Oh, we got some. Ah. Are you guys are Dungeons and Dragons geeks? I'm a little bit of a, when I was a kid, I was a bit of a RPG fan. Affiliate, yeah. I don't. TK Pending, hi mate. I've not got Prime. Remember, I'm married, so I don't need Prime if my wife's got Prime. So my wife's got Prime, and I take her Prime sub. So yeah, I need to. Anyway, I was just gonna. I'm an RPG geek, and on Twitch it's just come up with Vox Machina, which I don't know if you got. Again, if you're RPG geeks, you might have seen this on Prime. But anyway, I digress a little bit. Let me just go and see if the stickers work. And if they do and we've banned the bot, then happy days, right? Oh, I'm streaming myself. Is the volume's okay, right? Oh, it's laggy. It's not very loud either, is it? Yeah, volume's good. Okay. That wasn't very.
What? Yeah.
I watch myself back. Look. Whoops. Yeah. Okay. Let's just stick with that. So you've banned him. That's him being the bot, right?